Previously on Do Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, Calbo and Capri found themselves in the Euphorium, a strange place beyond all reckoning, connected to the World Tree, where they were introduced to a lovely man called Zoral, who took them through the beginnings of the paperwork to get into the afterlife. They learned some secrets about themselves, they learned some truths about themselves, confronted their lives. They also met Millicent, and a rather annoying bard from their past made another appearance, and it's not the one that got them killed.
Adventure waits on every roll, fighting for our mortal souls through mountains high and dungeons deep, to Dragon's Dream of Scorched Sheep. To Dragon's Dream of Scorched
Welcome everybody to the Angriest Dungeon Master Players Do Dragons Dreams of Scorched Sheep, because this episode so far has been the most cursed one we've ever created. We have dealt with reschedulings, we have dealt with technical issues, we have been attempting to record for 2 hours tonight, so I am on a fine wire here. The fuse is super tiny, someone might die tonight. But as usual, my name is Gadget, your Dungeon Master for the evening, and joining us is, as Stigveld, it is Stig.
Hello.
As Trebelu Clef, it is Oodles.
It's about damn time.
I will kill you. I'm going to end you this episode. As Capri Smitty, it's Candy Machine. Not as Candy Machine, it's Candy Machine.
Hello, it's Candy Machine.
As Candy Machine. And as Cowboy Grey Merkin, it is Biggie.
I'm just still about here, just about.
Right. So, yes, last time we had a little bit of introduction to the afterlife, where Capri and Calbo had some fun with Zoral, but we're going to head back over to the real world at the minute. But before we do that, there is one special little announcement. See, as we record this is the day after our first birthday. Yes, it's been 12 months of Scorched Sheep loveliness. And to celebrate, in July, for some inexplicable reason, because everyone's horrible in our social lives, we are going to be doing a special birthday live stream. So on July the 9th, which is the second Saturday in July, come to twitch.tv/modernescapism at somewhere between 7 or 8 p.m. Keep an eye on the Twitter account and you'll find out when, because we are going to be playing a one-shot of Alien RPG. So yes,
I've heard of this.
It's not going to be Dungeons and Dragons, it's going to be Weyland-Yutani in space, where no one will be able to hear them scream and they have to try and survive. And this is where I get to be a little bit bloodthirsty and trying to kill them, because the game mother in this one, because it's not a game master, it's a game mother, has to actively try and kill the players. It's going to be fun.
Ooh, mummy.
Yes, so please do come and join that. We'll remind you of the dates and that. Check out the Twitter at Scorched Sheep and we'll keep you apprised on what's happening. And we also do have a super secret extra special guest for it as well, and you're all going to love. Ooh. It's going to be fun.
Who is it?
It's a secret. Find out later, won't they?
He's probably forgotten already, to be honest.
He probably has, but either way.
Yeah.
This will remind him. Anyway.
Exciting times.
Exciting times. So when last we left Treble, he was stuck in the, shall we say, guard station, police station, sort of jail thing in Dealer's Rest, with a very, very angry and very mutated and very vampiric Sebastian. After he'd been thrown in there by a very angry Proserpine. There's lots of people very angry with Treble at the minute.
Don't know why.
So, we join Treble as he is stood in front of Sebastian. And Sebastian, this is not the kind of normal vampire that you would expect to see. You know, this is not a Strahd situation. He is big, he is hulking, his skin has gone like leather, that kind of the teeth are kind of covered in blood. He has murdered so many people in this police station. And he is bearing down upon Treble. Not quick. He's walking very, very slowly. As he comes towards, and there's kind of a as he sees Treble in this hallway. Treble, what do you do?
We get into character, it's been months. Mr. Graves, stop, please.
And he takes...
God, I'm good.
Oh, you're fantastic. He takes another step towards you.
Oh dear. Oh no. I'm going to run. Oh, I've got to get out of it.
So as you turn to start running, from behind you, you hear a voice going, "Help! Help! Please help!" And Graves' face looks up, and kind of the eyes kind of narrows, and he shoots off through the door behind you, and you hear kind of sound. And there is silence.
Hello? No. I'm getting out of here.
So do you want to roll me?
So-
do you want to roll me a perception check?
No. I want to get out.
Stigveld's outside the jail, isn't he?
Stigveld's just outside the door. He's basically held in place by Proserpine at the minute. Still kind of up in a tentacle in the air. There are people kind of walking past you going, why is there a cat holding a large man in a tentacle? And people go, don't look at the rebel, and they walk off. As fighting kind of is still kind of happening, rioting is happening across Indeela's Rest. Treble, what are you planning to do?
I'm trying to roll. Roll.
I swear the technical difficulties tonight.
But I have analog.
Yes, go get a dice.
Nothing stops me.
That's crack.
Closed bar stops you normally, but yeah.
I'm not drinking tonight. Which is the 21? That one.
Yes, the one with 20 sides on.
11.
11. So kind of as you turn around to kind of look at the doors, and it's quite clear that as Graves has kind of leapt over you, he's kind of bounced himself off the wall, and he's kind of cut a slash through the door, which has kind of rendered it unopenable. It's kind of pushed. You can try and kind of pull at it, but you just don't have the strength to open it.
Right.
So you can
Okay.
You can hear in the distance that Graves is kind of munching on something.
Mate, I can hear scary music. That's what I can hear.
Oh yes.
Scary, mate. I keep looking behind me.
For the listeners' benefit, I'm using the advanced features of Roll20, so all he can see is a corridor where I can see the whole map, and I'm also sending him scary, suspenseful music.
It's frightening.
Oh come on, you're a Resident Evil veteran. You've dealt with worse shit than this.
But I've usually got infinite ammo. Right, let's go. I want to move. Can I move my character?
So yeah, how this is going to work is this is going to you're going to be acting as if you're an initiative. So you can move your movement speed based on your character sheet.
Yep.
At the end you'll get 2 actions per turn, as you know, which
as I normally do.
Yeah, so one of them's movement, one of them is doing something. But also at the end of each turn, you're going to roll a stealth check. Because Graves is somewhere in the prison now.
Oh god, I don't like this. It's like Alien Isolation.
Prepping you for it.
Yeah. Right, so he's a square 5 feet.
Yes, one square is 5 feet. So I think are you 25 or 30 feet? I can't remember.
25.
Okay, so just for the listeners' benefit, what he is in, what you consider the entrance corridor of this jail. There are bodies kind of strewn and dismembered all the way across the floor. As Treble is looking towards the west, to his left there are kind of cells and cell gates. To his right there are kind of benches where prisoners would be sat while waiting to be processed.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 feet there. Nothing's cleared up. Oh god, I can't see any shit still.
So
there's bodies everywhere.
So yeah, so that's basically the end of the corridor. So there is a wall and a door there.
Oh, let me start again then. I thought that was the way I was supposed to go.
You can go either direction you want. You can either go east or west.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That way.
Right, so 20. So you went 25 feet west.
More bodies.
He is starting to see more bodies, and the corridor is kind of curving down to the left towards the south. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. 20, thank fuck for that.
20. Okay, so
I'm shitting it now. I'm genuinely shitting it. Because the music's ramping up.
Don't worry, it's on a loop as well. You don't hear any noise, and Graves is going to make his move.
What? He can... Oh, God.
Well, because you're taking it in turns, so Graves is moving as well.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, no.
he has made his move, and he's going to roll a stealth check. See, this also, if he fails a stealth check, you'll hear where he is.
Oh.
Is it making sense?
Yep.
He gets a 17, so you don't hear anything.
Oh.
So it's now your turn. So in front of you, you have a door.
Yeah.
Which I'll just ping for you. The problem is with the way the walls work on the advanced lighting on Roll20, sometimes you can't see them well. So you have a door here. You have a door kind of forward to your left, and there is a door back just behind you.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I want to go to that door.
Yeah.
And I want to try and open the door, please.
Okay, so you open the door, and I'll just move you inside, and you kind of walk through, and you are in what looks to be the barracks. So there are a load of beds that you would expect that look to be too comfortable for prisoners. There's some desks, and there's some footlockers.
Ooh, footlockers.
Yeah.
Can I search the footlockers, please?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. So you kind of walk up, there's a couple of footlockers in front of the bed, and you can see. Sorry, I'm just going to have to update the map for the viewers. You can see there's 3 beds in front of you. There's bodies kind of torn about over them, and there are 3 footlockers. So roll me 3 investigation checks. I'll be kind to you and let you kind of investigate these lockers.
19.
Yeah.
17. 15.
15. Okay, in one of them you find a small vial of holy water.
Stash in that.
Next to some kind of religious paraphernalia. In another one you find a vial, not a vial, a wrap of meat. It's uncooked and it's bloody.
Okay.
And in the last one you find a diary.
I don't give a fuck about the diary.
Okay.
Oh, did you write shit? Sorry.
It's up to you if you want to read it or not.
Take the diary.
I'll pick it up. I'm not reading it yet.
Okay.
How
It's
to
not
kill
Resident
the
Evil.
monster.
I wouldn't really have time to sit and read a diary, would I? When there's a vampire on the loose.
Okay, so speaking of
I
vampires,
get everything else though.
what is Graves' movement? Really help if I remembered what a vampire's
Slow.
movement is. Vampire. It's not much more than yours. It's only 30 feet.
Good. Shit, where's that gone?
Okay, so he has just gone through a door, so he's going to roll a disadvantage on his stealth check. Oh, roll your stealth check, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. What did you get?
1.
1. Okay, so as you close one of the footlockers, it makes a loud thud that echoes through.
Of course it does.
And Graves heard that. Now Graves has moved, and he has moved through a door. So because of his size, he's going to roll the disadvantage on his stealth checks when he goes through a door. And he gets a 6. So you hear a thud, and I'm just going to see if you can spot this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not precisely where he is. That's just the direction from where he came from.
That's with the noise.
Yeah.
The noise.
Okay.
Okay.
So what would you like to do now?
I'm fucking shitting myself. What I want to do. Where's the door in this room again? Just point on that. Is it? There it is. I want to just hide in this corner and
Okay.
Why don't you hide in a footlocker?
Right. So you're up there. Roll me a stealth check.
Yeah. Shit. 6.
6. You make a creaking noise as you kind of get up there, as you kind of squeeze in next to the desk. It rattles a bit and it creaks, and there's kind of some things fall over. In the distance, you're starting to hear. And what are you going to do now that you're hiding in that corner? Are you just staying there, or?
Now I'm going to go. Whistle.
Are you going to whistle? So you're going to try and attract him?
Yeah, I've got a plan.
Okay. Right. Okay. Well, you have made a noise. So Graves has made his move, and
Doodles, can I just suggest that your plans so far in this campaign haven't come out as best as they should have done, particularly recently?
Can I just say that I'm not dead?
So Graves.
I'm the reason that you're dead. I am.
You're the
You're the
dead
reason
one.
I'm dead.
So
I'm not. You're not.
Graves has made his move, and he rolled low on his stealth check, so there is another thud sound, and this time it's a little bit louder.
He's so slow.
They say you can only move 5 feet faster than you can.
Yeah, that's not, actually. Let me see. Right, I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I watch. Boom. I've run out.
Okay.
I'm changing my mind.
All right then. Roll
Stealth
your
check.
Yeah, roll your stealth check.
Oh, thank God for that. 19.
19. You don't make a sound coming out the door.
Oh, God.
So Graves. Graves has made his move, and he's going to roll his check. No, he got a 15, so you don't hear anything.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
you're back in the corridor. So the corridor is kind of heading towards the south. As you're looking towards the south, on your right there is 2 doors, kind of towards the south. On the right, they both look like they lead into one long room. That basically it's like a door at either end. And there are multiple doors on your left-hand side, as in these are looking like cells.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep progressing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Roll the stealth check.
Oh God, it's music.
I know.
5.
5. So you trip on one of the flagstones,
Of course I do.
and a noise kind of rattles out. Graves is going to make his move.
This is horrible.
Okay, and he rolls a disadvantage because he came through a door. See, there's 10. You can hear. You don't hear the door slam open, but you hear it as it kind of closes again,
creak.
and you can start to hear the kind of the claws. So he's in the same corridor as you now.
Oh God.
So, what are you going to do from here?
I'm going to. So I've got meat. I've got holy water. What else did I pick up?
You've got a diary. You've also got doors either side of you. Like you can go through into the cells if you want to. You don't have to make it to the end of this corridor, but you're getting the indication from your position. You can see the corridor then bends around to the right again.
I'm going to. Oh God, these ideas are mine.
You are incidentally, as I'm saying, literally to your left is a cell door, and there just in front of you and to your left is another cell door. So you can kind of duck into a cell if you want to try and avoid him.
Oh. Yeah, I do actually. Under the bed.
So you can hide under the bed. So roll a stealth check.
17. Oh. God.
17. Excellent. So you don't make a noise. So Graves is going to keep moving. And he is going to roll stealth. He rolls an 11, so you can hear the sound of his footsteps getting closer and closer and closer. He is quite close to this cell, right? So do you want to roll another stealth check rather than move?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll a stealth check.
15.
15. You don't make a sound. You kind of put your hand over your mouth and you stop breathing effectively.
Yep.
So
Stig, I can hear whatever you're doing.
The sound of the footsteps gets closer and closer and closer to you. You hear the cell door open, and Graves walks in. He doesn't notice you. You rolled a high on a stealth, so you're under the bed. And he's going to roll his stealth check, but he got a natural one. He's right in front of you. What are you going to do? In fact, just roll me a stealth check.
Don't fucking do this to me.
Natural one lets out a fart.
What did you get, Treble? What did you get, Treble?
And that's been this episode of Do Dragons Dream of Scorched.
What did you get, Treble?
4.
4. So you are holding your hand tight over your mouth, and there is a sound comes out, and Grave turns to you and faces down upon you. Stigveld.
Yes?
You hear in the back of your mind,
He's in trouble.
from the cat, and you feel the tentacle slacken on you and you fall to the ground.
Let's get in there.
Help him.
I've got a plan.
Stigveld, you're outside of the prison right now. How do you want to approach this?
Just walk in. I don't know. There's a massive, crazy vampire down there.
Okay, so you head up to the front door, and you press on it, and it's not moving. So can you roll me a strength check or an attack roll, whichever you've got a better bonus for?
15 on strength.
15. You just fucking walk up and you punch the door in, and it swings open. And you walk in. Right, so Stigveld, if you look up on the map now, you should see that you have kind of walked into the hallway, and you see the huge, just kind of vast swathe of bodies. You see the cells in front of you. You see the kind of where the stonework is kind of being pulled off the wall by Graves kind of moving around.
The hell is going on here?
And you're going to go into the initiative now as well, so basically you will get a turn now in the same way that Treble has been doing it. You will also have to roll stealth rolls as well.
Here comes the new challenger.
Basically, yeah.
I'm on a disadvantage on stealth rolls.
No, you are.
Yes, you are. But you're still going to have to roll them.
So am I doing a stealth roll yet?
Well, no, so you get to move. You get to choose a direction to move now.
I will walk down this hallway that's littered with bodies. Following the bodies.
Yeah, so move as per your movement speed on your character sheet, and then roll me your disadvantage stealth check.
Roll it then. Oh god, 5.
5. Treble, as kind of Graves is staring down at you, you can hear the thunk, thunk, thunk. It sounds remarkably like Goliath boots. As and then Graves hears it as well. This kind of worn, tattered-looking ear twists up, and he kind of turns his attention away from you.
Wonderful.
And he is going to. I'm going to give him basically a bonus action to move out of the cell. Treble, it is your turn now. What are you going to do?
I'm going to peek out and see where he's going. So, he's just there.
Yeah, he's literally right. He's just stepped out of the cell. So you have the door that he's just pointed out. There is a door on the other side of the cell as well, if you want to escape in a different direction.
No, I kind of, because obviously, even though I know Stigveld's a fucking strong guy, I know he can't handle this creature. So I'm going to do something that's out of Treble's character.
Okay.
I'm going to step out from under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get the piece of bloody meat I've got.
Yeah.
pour the holy water on it
Uh-huh.
and throw it. I'll put my character where I'm going to throw it. There.
Right. Okay, so we'll pop your character back to where he should be.
Yep.
Roll me a... Oh, what would that be? That's going to be...
Athletic or something like that.
You know what? I tell you what.
Sleight of hand?
No, it's
Sleight of
not
hand,
going to be sleight of hand, because it's going to need a little bit of finesse to it. It's going to need a little bit of a je ne sais quoi to it.
Yeah.
Either acrobatics or athletics, whichever you think would be better. I'll allow either.
Okay.
Just have a quick look up which one's got better pluses.
That's what I'm doing. Acrobatics is +4.
Make it an acrobatics
Yeah,
check.
I'm going acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Come on, baby. 15 +4. 19.
Yes.
19. You pour this holy water on the meat and you just hurl it through. And Stigveld, from your vantage point, you just from the darkness you just see this
See a slab of meat.
This slab of meat make a wet slap down, and you hear,
Free meat.
Go here.
and as you're kind of rounding the corner to investigate this free meat, this giant vampire just blisters down.
Oh, fucking hell!
Consumes it. Starts confusing, and it reaches up as the face starts to burn. You can both do something now. What are you going to do?
I pop out, obviously, and I go, Stigveld!
Tremble, what's going on?
That's Mr. Graves! He's got blood fury. We need
He looks better.
we need to stop him. We cannot allow him out of this place. If he gets into the city, that's it. It's the end.
Are we looking to kill this? Kill him?
He's my friend. He's my oldest friend. I don't want to kill him.
You can choose to fight him if you want. There might be a solution elsewhere in the prison that might stop him.
Yeah. We won't win. We will not win. He has the high ground.
As he's kind of eating the meat, he looks up at you, Stigveld. Hello there.
Get past him now. Get to me. Get to me quickly.
Him?
Yeah.
One,
He's distracted. He's like,
So, I'm going to give you some free help here. I would suggest, because you can normally take an action and you do your stealth checks, because he's kind of in front of you and aware of you, you're very welcome to take the dash action, which would mean you can move double your movement speed.
Get to me. Good man. Right. I have some... She said I had a religious paraphernalia, didn't you? I found some.
You didn't pick up the religious
What is it?
paraphernalia. You've got a diary.
I didn't, did I?
You've got a diary.
Got a diary. Right. Read the diary. It's time to read while he's distracted.
Okay.
In the
So you-
hall?
Yep.
Yep, they're both just stood in a hall reading a diary with a giant vampire.
We all know when you read the diary, it pauses the game.
So, you open the diary and you're kind of flicking through. Nothing seems to be of importance until you kind of get towards the back of it, and you're kind of quickly reading, and you just seem to pass this one little message out of the last entry in there. This is just one of the guards kind of writing about his general frustrations with work in there, but there is a sentence that catches your eye, which says, I hate the blacksmith in Dilo's Rest. He's had the cover for the oubliette for 3 weeks and it hasn't come back. It's so unsafe, random prisoners keep falling into it. And that bit catches your eye.
Stigveld,
Yes.
the oubliette. I have a cunning plan.
Okay.
We cannot possibly win with Mr. Graves, but if we trap him, the blood fury will eventually end.
And while Graves is just chomping away there, Treble, do you want to roll a quick perception check for me?
Yep. 17.
17. You glance up at Graves and you notice that, as part of his kind of transformation into his kind of into his more feral form, you remember the last time you saw this happen with him, that he had the most glorious billowing set of wings, but as you look at it now, they are shredded and torn.
Yeah.
He has lost the ability to fly.
Yeah. Okay. This is good news.
Think
Can't
think
fly, Stigveld.
think of him like Raziel.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Right, we need to find this oubliette. Do you trust me, old friend?
I guess. I've never come across a vampire, so I'll have to go off your knowledge and experience.
Oh, I'm very experienced. Last time, though, we had a battalion of men.
You don't need them, you got me.
Right, let's go. Let's move down. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So yeah, Graves is. I'm gonna see if Graves has finished his meat. He has not. He is still there. So you two can both take another turn as you walk towards the left. The corridor kind of comes around to the left, and you see there is a kind of large wooden door at the end of the corridor. If you manage to get through this door without Graves getting up again, you will make it out here and back into stealth.
Right, let's try it. Let's try it.
Got a
1,
lockpick.
2, 3, 4. Hang on a second. You get to the door. I'm gonna look. I've got another step. I want to go in here.
What's in there?
The toilet.
Looking.
You walk. You walk.
Oh, God.
You walk in and you've walked into the privy. There is a kind of a
I've wasted my move.
Graves. Yeah, there was a wide wooden plinth with a hole in it and the smell of shit. So Graves. Graves
You
is-
gotta go, you've gotta go.
Graves,
Nah.
Graves got a natural 20. He has finished his meal.
Oh no.
Now he knows, based because you haven't been rolling stealth checks because you're in the same corridor, which direction you went. So he
Is he slightly damaged from the holy water?
he is.
He's probably lost HP, but we're not trying to kill him. We're not trying to kill him. He's a friend.
Yeah, I was hoping it might like slow him down or blind him or something.
Right, well, he rolled a natural 1 on his stealth check. So basically, you hear him get up and you hear him turn around, and the thunk, 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 thunk get closer to you as he's about to round the corner. It's both
All
your
right, well-
turns.
Stigveld, get that door open, quick!
Yeah, I'm gonna barge this door open.
Okay.
Not like I want to try and barge it open so much that I just kind of I don't smash it off the hinges. I just kind of
Yeah,
push
so
the
we can
lock
close
open
it.
so
Yeah.
we can close it and barricade it.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to roll a check for that one. You basically just you shoulder your way through. It's not locked or anything, but you can kind of shoulder your way through.
All right, well let's just open it then.
You never asked if it was locked.
I'm just presume.
Yeah.
No, but in the situation, we'd be panicking anyway. We wouldn't ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't. I'd just barge through stuff.
So you walk into another corridor. This is really difficult because I'm managing two
Come on, get
instances
in
of
here.
Roll20. Yeah, you walk into another corridor. Kind of there is a door in front of you. The corridor stretches up towards your right, towards the north, and then it kind of to the south there is another wall, and you can kind of see the edge of a door on it up to the south. But you are now back in stealth. So any movements you make now, you'll have to make stealth checks.
Right.
Okay. Is there any way of me breaking this door handle or lock or just jam it?
Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand check.
10.
10. You know, I'll say you kind of turn the door handle and kind of like crunch up the lock, and it's stuck. You can't pull it open. Doesn't necessarily mean Graves can't do it, but you've done the best you can with the tools you have available.
Yes.
You both still have your
Big
movement.
sausage fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you both still have your movement.
Shall we go? This
I
way?
have another idea. We'll cover more ground if we split up. I know it's madness.
It seems like a very silly thing to do.
We need to find this oubliette.
I think we should stick together.
So just from your perspective to the south, you can see a set of double wooden doors straight in front of you. There is a smaller wooden door, and a little bit further to the north, there is another small wooden door.
Fuck.
There is the smell of death within this corridor, but it's stone floors and stone ceilings, just like any other part of it.
Right then, I've got another plan. Stigveld, how long do you think you can keep this door from being open? A test of strength and will.
I guess I don't know how strong he is, but I'll give it a go.
If I quickly see which door we need to go in, it'll cover more ground.
Right.
Do you
Okay.
understand? You cool
Go,
with it?
run now.
All right. Ah!
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm looking in this door. In here.
Okay, so as you open that door, you walk in and you've walked into the larder. It is filled with fruits, vegetables, sacks of corn, hunks of meat, that kind of thing.
Is it bloody hunks of meat?
It is bloody hunks of meat.
Pick some more of them up too.
Okay, pick 2 of them up. You have enough holy water left in your vial to cover 1 of them in holy water.
Excellent, right. So I'm still in there. Stigveld, I found more meat. Keep the door closed. Free meat.
Okay, Stigveld, do you want to roll?
Not for you.
Actually, no, it's no, Stigveld's turn. It is Graves' turn now, so he's going to do...
Oh, fuck.
Where is he? Can't see him on the map.
Of course you can't, because he's not in the same room. So
just feel him on the door. You'll feel him soon.
Graves is going to roll a stealth check. That's a 19. You can't hear where he is. You don't know if he's coming towards you or not.
This is terrifying.
Hurry up and find this Uplip Loop.
Uplip Loop. I'll find the Uplip Loop. Don't worry.
Okay, right. Yes. So Treble, it is your turn again. We're assuming that Stigveld at this point is just holding the door.
Yeah, I run back to Stigveld, give him a bit of meat, and I've dipped a little bit of meat, a little bit of the holy water on the meat for him, so he's got his own, and I've got my own now. We've got 1 each.
Yeah, that's you out. No, well, you don't have any holy water anymore, and it's only the bit of meat that Stigveld's holding which has any holy water on it.
Yes, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Roll your stealth check because you've moved and that's your action.
18.
18. Right, okay. So Graves doesn't hear you. Graves is going to make his move. Stigveld, you feel a push against the door.
So check.
So roll opposed strength checks. So roll me a strength check.
10.
Plus.
10.
Oh, God.
He rolled in 9, so you're holding the door.
Oh!
So you feel the door kind of shaking, and you hear as the door's kind of shaking back and forth.
Hurry up and find this thing.
I'm being quick.
So Treble, it's your turn now.
Right, okay. Quick step into there. Obviously, I've only used 5 feet of movement. There's nothing in this one, is there?
Nothing in this room. You walk in, this looks like this would be where the staff or kind of guards here would have eaten. There are kind of a load of tables. Again, everybody has been dismembered in here. Graves,
fuck this bit then, so...
Yeah, Graves has been through here like a dose of salts.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4... I can only get this far. Stealth check.
Yeah, do your stealth check.
13 plus 4.
Just need to remember, does Stigveld have night vision or not?
No,
he
I don't
doesn't.
think he does.
I thought he had dark vision. Okay, right. Okay, what was your stealth check?
13 plus 4.
13 plus 4. Right, okay, excellent. So Graves still doesn't hear you. Stigveld, opposed strength checks. Graves is going to have another shot at the door.
16. Not bad that time.
16. 12. So he's kind of pushed against the door again. And this time you just suddenly, the door just kind of stops rattling. And you start hearing steps in the other direction.
Oh, shit.
I think he's going the other way.
Don't worry, old friend. I'll write ballads of your vigor.
Right. Shut up and find this room.
So
Treble, you currently have a pair of double doors to the south of you.
Yeah, I'm in. I've gone in. Still got a few bits of movement left. What do I see here?
You see what looks to be the governor's office. So it's a large opulent room, lovely wooden floors. There are bloodstains in here, but no bodies. There is a kind of curved desk in front of you on a rather expensive looking rug and kind of bookcases filled with they don't look particularly interesting, but it's files related to the running of the prison.
Can I search for some kind of blueprint or map?
Yes, absolutely. Roll me an investigation check.
Natural 20, baby.
Ooh, natural 20, you dirty, dirty bitch. So
I know.
So for a natural 20, and I'm going to show it on the stream for the viewers there, The oubliette is in the center of the compound. And if you, Treble, if you want to see roughly where it is, if you zoom out on your roll 20.
Okay.
I'm going to ping it for you, exactly where it is.
1 second then. 1 second. Go. Ping. Brilliant. I know where it is.
So it's east of you.
Yeah. Stigveld!
There is also, in this office, there is a door to the east.
Stigveld, I know where the oubliette is. Get here as fast as you can.
Yeah.
That was very fast.
Hello there.
So, right. Okay.
Right. We need to go east. Look at this. I show him the blueprint. He has no idea what a blueprint is.
Okay, Graves has made his move and rolls a natural 1 on his stealth check. So you are getting a ping from the northeast.
He's moving away.
Yes, but he's kind of where we need to be. But let's go. I know. Right. So if we go through here. Yep, that's it, boy.
Yep. So you find yourself in another corridor. This looks like you're kind of going towards the central cells, because as you go in there are kind of like it's cold stone floors, cold stone walls, and kind of as you kind of look down the corridor, you're starting to see cells. Basically, you're starting to see kind of grated doors.
Yep. Right, stealth check time.
Yeah, stealth check for both of you. Remember, Stigveld, yours at disadvantage.
13 plus 6. Sorry, I kept thinking it was plus 4, but it's plus 6.
Oh. Your stealth really plus 6?
Yeah, man.
Jesus Christ, so it is.
You're a sneaky little boy, innit?
Very loud man.
You're a very loud man.
5.
5.
Oh.
Okay, so you make an audible noise as you kind of clank your way through. It's now Graves.
Stigveld, watch your step.
It's now Graves' turn, and he has heard that.
Oh no.
30, so it's 30 movement, and his stealth check. He rolls an 18, so you can't hear where Graves is.
Oh no.
Let's keep going as quick as we can.
He can go through the bloody roof and everything, this guy. Right, so we're going to go to...
He can't fly anywhere.
Oh, well, you know what I mean. I can only go to this corner, but Stigveld, you can see...
There's 2 ways to go.
Yeah,
I know which way to go, don't worry.
There's 2 ways to go. So Stigveld, as you come around, you see that the path splits off. You can carry straight towards the east, where you're seeing kind of more cell doors, or you can go left towards the north, which is another corridor.
We need to go north.
Okay.
With stealth check time.
Stealth check time for both of you.
20.
Total.
20. Okay, he doesn't hear you.
Oh.
I figured out what it was. The cock ring kept banging against my dagger.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I've tucked it away.
The accursed hood ring.
Okay, Graves has made his move. He's gone through 2 doors, so he's rolling stealth at disadvantage twice. The first time you're going to hear him anyway, he rolls a 2. So you hear from up here.
Fuck!
So just towards your northeast.
You're cheating!
I'm not cheating. I'm pointing out the door that he came from. So what you hear?
He's gone the way we need to go.
So the sound that you're hearing when Graves fails a disadvantage stealth check is the door that he's gone through. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going in the same direction as you.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Right. Stigveld. No, what are you doing?
What? Going forward.
Wait.
Said to go up here.
Wait.
Stigveld, roll me a stealth check.
Oh, fuck. He's done it without... I had a plan. Oh, no.
So I got 17.
17. He doesn't hear you.
Come on.
Right. 5,
Treble,
10,
come on.
15, 20, 25. So, where I'm stood now, he's right round that corner. Well, that's where we heard the sound.
So you heard the sound literally right next to you.
So
And
let's go
as you're stood at the
east.
corner, you're kind of looking up towards the north. You see lots of blood stains. You don't necessarily see him. I tell you what, I'll give you a bonus one. Treble, roll me a perception check because you need to basically see if you can hear him.
6.
6.
Plus, hang on. +2.
No, you can't hear anything.
Fuck.
Well, we heard it here.
You can be comfortable in knowing that he is not within 30 feet of you, as in his movement distance.
Like that ping we had, we're close to that.
Well, yeah, because the ping was right here. It was literally this door that is directly above you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's... Right. Just go on. You go.
So what you can see where you are is the corridor has kind of widened out. It's much wider. This looks like it's kind of like where you would have the a place where you could process prisoners. You can move a lot of them around. Lots of bloodstains. Lots of cells towards the south of you. There are cells up towards the left, but opposite you, Treble, like across the path, you can see
where I'm going.
the corner of a wall, which is where the oubliette was shown to be. So you can see.
So
you can see there is a door. There are kind of multiple doors into where the oubliette is held.
Yep.
I say just
so I'm
fuck this whole place up because there's bodies everywhere.
Yeah, Graves has been in here and fucked this place right
15,
up.
Right.
20.
That's why he's not allowed to get into the city.
I've gone in.
Okay. No, so you can ask Graves later about it if you survive this. So you walk into this room, walk through this great booth. You roll me a stealth check.
Oh god, look at all these bodies.
Yes, the room you're in is a square room. In the center of it, there is a giant hole. There are kind of holes around the edge of it where like a metal grate would have been bolted down. There are a pile of bodies here. Like it looks like this is somewhere where these bodies don't look like what Graves has done to them. These bodies look like they were summarily executed a while ago.
Right.
I got
I got 16
20
plus
2.
6.
Sorry.
Yeah, 16 plus 6.
Okay,
so
you
we're both passed.
you both passed. So Graves is going to have his movement.
I know. I've got a plan. I've got a perfect plan, Stig. You're gonna fucking love this.
And he's going to
Do you want to
roll
tell me what
his
it is?
Stealth.
Nice to know.
In a second.
So
In a second.
he rolled a 2 on his stealth, and as he's moving around, you can hear the stomping right outside the room that you're in.
Yeah. Perfect.
It's louder than me.
Right. Are you ready? Stigveld.
He's worse than Stealth and Calbo.
Stigveld.
Oi.
Do you trust me?
Yes. I've got I have no experience.
I'm going to show you.
vampires.
Oh
You should-
shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to move. Then I'm going to show you where
Where
I
you
want you
going?
to stand. Listen, you're more acrobatic than me, so it has to be you. So I want you to stand here where my character's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So listeners, he's indicating basically they're on the south side of the oubliette. This giant hole in the ground. Treble.
I've moved here.
Yeah. So Stigveld has now moved to the north side of the hole. Treble has moved to the south side of the hole.
Right. In a second,
Sacrificial
Hold-
Goliath here.
hold the holy meat in your hand and scream. He's going to lunge at the meat. Hopefully, he'll fall into the hole, and we've got him.
Why is he wanting to lunge at my crotch?
Not your meat, the holy meat.
Ah, this thing. Okay, the free meat.
I don't understand why you're making light of this situation. Are you ready? When you're ready, beckon the beast.
Pour holy water over your crotch and see how that goes.
It'll probably burn.
We've got none left. This is his last attempt with the holy water.
Right, I have the meat. Hello, Mr. Vampire!
Yeah, dangle it in your right hand, and he's going to lunge.
Over here!
So
There you go.
with this almighty racket, kind of sound, and you hear thunkata, 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 thunkata. The wall to your north, not even the gate, the fucking wall bursts open as this enormous vampire launches through. Let me just move the camera down forward.
Hold it over. Oh, hold the meat over the hole. Dangle the carrot.
Right, okay, so how we're going to play this one, because I'm not making it easy for
I want
you.
him to lunge for it.
You-
I want him to lunge.
So, Stigveld, roll a sleight of hand check while the vampire is going to roll a dexterity check.
Please work. Please work. Why are you being quiet?
Suspense.
What did you get,
17.
Stigveld?
17.
So, Graves leaps towards you. You're hanging this kind of joint of holy water encrusted meat over the hole. As Graves kind of reaches out and his kind of slightly burnt face kind of opens up towards the meat, you pull it out the way as Graves kind of like swings up and tumbles down and falls down the hole, and you hear as it kind of falls into the darkness.
We did it.
And about
Mr. Graves, I'm
About-
so sorry.
20 seconds later, you hear a thud and then from below you hear it as he's trying to scrabble up, and he's going to get one chance to try and make any movement to get up there, and he rolls a 2, so he doesn't. He just kind of like scrabbles at the wall, and you hear from down below.
Mr. Graves,
echoing
just
up.
wait there. Just be quiet. Wait. I'm so sorry we had to do this. I'm so sorry, old friend. Thank you, Stigveld. Thank you very much. Oh, his nightmare is over for now.
Would he stay like that?
Not for long.
Trevor, roll a history check.
Okay. 17.
17. Yeah, you've encountered Graves' blood furies before, and the only thing that can bring him out of it, it's not really holy water or garlic or any of the usual traditional anti-vampire things. You have to keep him away from blood for long enough, and
Yes.
within 12 to 14 hours he will eventually calm down and revert back to his normal form.
Luckily, he hasn't got his wings. That's what we fucked.
You also remember that he used to have a bracelet that would kind of control these bloodlusts, but you can't remember what happened to it.
Yeah. Okay.
What about what if there's bodies down there?
I don't think there will be. But eventually it will run out. All we can do is wait.
See you soon, Mr. Graves.
And while we wait, we're going to move over to the other side of the party.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm having a rest.
Yeah, Oodles,
Fucking
Oodles,
hell.
you can have a rest. You can like air out your t-shirt. I know you're sweating.
I am. I'm proper sweating.
Just thought really good quote for when he fell down the hole as well. Past now. Never mind.
Do it now.
Nah.
No, do it now. We'll stick it as an Easter egg. So-
It's gone.
No, fair enough. So we move over to the Euphorium in the White Room, which Calbo and Capri had fallen into, as they are turned around looking agog at the spirit of Quattro Clef, stood in front of them and goes, well, my old friends. Lovely to see you.
Well, I am agog.
I'm a god.
Well, I am a bard.
This
What are
is
you?
interesting.
What on earth are you doing here?
Well, I think Earth is as far away from where we should be as possible, don't you think?
Oh, I don't even know where to start. Your bloody brother.
Well, yeah,
That's
I do remember distinctly the treble being the old troublemaker. Do you remember that song I sang? And he kind of picks up a ghostly lute as if he's about to start playing it again. You remember the one about him being down in Welbeck, yeah?
It's a bit of a banger, if I remember rightly, actuly.
Oh, well, yeah, I could always play it for you.
Oh, well, maybe during the credits.
Well, you're lost. And he looks up at you, Calbo. Well, if it ain't the man who leads the meanest conga line in the town.
Yes, it was thanks to your brother that we got into this mess again.
Well, I get around and it's nice to see people, and he's kind of, as he's talking, he's kind of like almost disregarding you, but he's like, I do remember you like a bit of a puff on the old weed, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
And at the mention of it, kind of Zaral kind of like teleports in and goes, are you running out, Mr. Grey Merkin? And he kind of clicks his fingers and the weed kind of fills up again.
I'm actually getting used to this place.
Corch says, oh, it's very, 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 very easy to get used to this place. Oh, I love it here. Couldn't imagine going anywhere else.
What do you think, Candy?
What's not to love, darling? We're in a place where we can have anything we want. And he clicks his fingers and kind of another, like a very fancy loot appears in his hands, and he kind of clicks his finger and it disappears. And he goes, I can have all the girls I want. I can have all the boys I want. I can have whatever I want. And he kind of clicks both of his fingers, and he grows to the size of a normal person as opposed to a halfling. And he clicks them and he goes back in. I'm a fucking god in this place. It's amazing. You are a god in this place. You can do whatever you want.
Don't tempt me, trust me. I can see the benefits of staying here, but unfortunately, I think we have to go back.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
Millicent kind of walks over to the pair of you and goes, and how would you propose to go back? We're here, aren't we?
We need to speak to the receptionist.
And Zaral appears again. You remember he's kind of like pallid skin. He's kind of got white eyes. And he looks at, yes, may I help you?
You're gonna have to refresh my memory here. We need to get back. But I also want to know, is there any way of getting a message to somebody on this side?
Well, we can send messages to anybody that you require. But
a postal service, say.
You do not want to... are you wanting to speak to somebody in person, or are you just wanting to pass a message?
I'd like to pass a letter on, if I may.
That sounds like paperwork. I'm 100% behind this. And he clicks his fingers, and a writing desk rises up out of the floor for you. He goes, you may write anything you want, and I can deliver it wherever you may seek it.
Thank you, friend. And I'd like to read out what I'm going to write, so you can make some like scribbly noises.
Yes, just give the producer the information. Fine. Yes.
Dear family, you may know me as Cassandra. I know myself as Capri. I don't know what happened in my past life, but I know that you're safe here. I would like nothing more than to be with you, but now is not the time. Keep the knowledge safe that we will one day all be together again. For now, my band of friends and I are on a journey to serve a greater good. While the path we take has not been fully revealed to me, I know I serve a cause that's greater than my own. I vowed to discover our history and right any wrongs that have been done to you. Stay at peace, and I will join you when the time comes. You will be in my mind till the day we meet again. Capri/Cassandra.
So Zaral walks over to you and kind of picks up the letter, and he doesn't read it, he just kind of folds it over, and he folds it over again, and his hands kind of get faster as it folds faster and faster, and then he opens his hands and it's not there. And he reaches up and he wipes across the wall, and you see your brother and your niece. They are sat very comfortable, and they are... You watch as Adam kind of looks towards the table in front of him. They're just sat kind of comfortably having dinner, and in front of him you see the kind of the paper kind of appear as a little dot that unfolds and folds and folds and folds and folds. And he looks over it. You can't hear what they're saying, but he kind of picks it up and he unfolds it, and you can see his mouth moving. And Caitlin, your niece, this beautiful little strawberry blonde girl, 6-7 years old, enormous blue eyes. Her eyes prick up and she listens as Adam reads it out. You see a little tear in Adam's eye, and this broad smile come up on Caitlin's face. And he closes the letter and he puts it down, and she hops off the chair and runs up, and they hug each other. And Zaral wipes his hand back over and goes, "That was a nice thing you've done."
And I should sort of nod. Contentedly.
Does anyone have any tissues?
And Millicent kind of walks over and puts a hand on your shoulder, Capri, and goes, well, that's all well and good and a rather sweet thing that you've done, but how do you expect to get out of here?
I was hoping you might give me a bit of a clue.
Zaral turns to you and goes, well, why would you ever want to leave? I know you're bound to your bodies, and, you know, you haven't technically died, but even in this state, even in this kind of holding area, why would you ever want to leave paradise?
It's not that I want to leave, it's that we've got a mission at hand, and it's a whole thing. We really ought
Need
to
to
get
help
back
our
to
friends.
Quattro
Work isn't done yet.
Quattro takes your hand, Calbo, and he takes your hand, Capri, goes, but why? You can have a rest. It's been such a long journey, and such an hard time to get here. Why not just have a rest?
I can never rest, not knowing that our job has not been completed.
Capri and Calbo, both can you roll me an insight check?
Oh dear. 3.
Right?
11.
11. Calbo, you kind of get the feeling something ain't right here. And not in just the whole I'm dead situation. In like, they're being very forward in keeping you here.
They definitely don't want us to go. Something's not right.
I mean, it is tempting to stay though, isn't it? But yes, you're right. What does it matter to them if we're here or not?
Exactly.
Why did I suddenly become
drunk.
Welsh?
We can spend eternity here together, he says in his Billy Butcher voice, Quattro, as he's kind of holding your hands kind of ever tighter. Imagine the glory what we could get up to here. The drinking, the congering, the smoking. Oh, it will be bliss.
You're laying it on a bit thick now, friend.
And
Calbo, we need to get out of here.
Can we not do an investigation check?
what would you like to investigate?
I want to know why they want us to stay here.
So,
Tell us the truth.
okay, we'll do this in 2 stages. Roll an insight check first, because you need to work out what get an impression of what their intentions are.
Natural 20, baby.
Natural 20. Every single one of them is lying to you. You don't know what it is, but you have that kind of innate knowledge that when someone is lying to you or when someone is not being truthful towards you, you can tell all 3 of these spirits in front of you are lying to you.
Even their body language is telling me something is wrong. We need to probe further, Capri.
Go on then.
Probe it away.
It's probing time. Capri, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh. 11.
11. You've been watching that Zaral and Quattro have both been kind of clicking their fingers and making shit happen. So you click your fingers and just roll me a d20.
10.
10. You click your fingers and a bouquet of fake flowers appear in your hand.
Oh, what on earth? How did I do that?
That was pretty cool.
That was
Do
cool.
it again. Something else.
Oh, hang on.
So roll the d20.
11 again.
Well, you got 10 last time. So for you drop the kind of the fake flowers, you click your fingers again, and this time a small ashtray appears in your hand.
Oh.
With a pipe hanging outside of it.
You can have this one.
I'm in. Okay.
And you kind of start to make the connection. You were looking at Calbo when you clicked your fingers then. So you had an innate connection to something.
Yes. I'm starting to see what's happening here.
So you're now in a situation, Capri. If you click your fingers and you want something to happen, you can roll the dice to see if it does happen. So,
Okey-dokey.
if you want something to happen, you'll roll a d6. On odd numbers, you fail it. On even numbers, you pass it.
Okay. What say you want to get out of here, Calbo?
Something's not right. Let's do it. So what can you do?
Can I roll to see if there's... Would I roll to see if there's just a straight up exit or some kind of instructions to get out?
Roll me a d20 for that one.
Oh, 20.
20,
Nice.
my God. So you click your fingers and you just you, Capri. You wake up in your body. You are soaking wet.
Whoa!
You kind of
What
like kind of as the air comes back into your lungs for the first time. Calbo is lying next to you. You're in a damp cave where water's dripping down from the ceiling as if for like the last hundreds of years this had been flooded.
Oh,
You the smell. Oh my God, the smell. You can feel the kind of the slime all over you. In the distance you hear kind of sound
oh God.
echoing through. Calbo, from your perspective, you see Capri just click her fingers and she winks out of existence. And Zoral turns and looks at you, and his face looks dark and his eyes go black and goes, "That was not a good idea."
Oh, where did she go?
And Millicent and Quattro turn to look at you. And they both go, "That was not a good idea." And they all take a step towards you.
Yeah, that idea that was not a good idea, but what's going on? Why are you acting this way?
Zoral says to you, "You're not going anywhere." And they take another step towards you. They are now kind of about a step away from you as their hands reach out towards you.
I'm
Would
not
you like
clicking
to
my
try and
fingers
click
at
your
this point.
fingers? I'm giving you a lot of hints here. Would you like to try and click your fingers?
He's been smoking a lot. It's got to take you time to process it.
And it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Fucking feels
Yes.
like it.
9,
9. Roll me a d6 then.
5.
5. You click your fingers and nothing happens, and then you click your fingers again and nothing happens. And as Zoral's hand is about to touch your chest, you click your fingers one more time and the floor opens beneath you and you're falling. You're instantly falling away from wherever they were.
Not again.
And you
I'm gonna stop doing this falling business.
lights flash past you. You feel the wind rushing through your scales, and you land in another white room in a chair. And kind of Millicent turns around and goes, "Oh, it's nice to see you again."
What? Don't like this place.
And from
Can I click
behind
my
you,
fingers again?
you hear Quattro goes, "Welcome, old friend." And then there's a flash of light in the corner as Zoral, still in his angry state, comes in. You can click your fingers again if you would like to try.
Thanks very much. 17, baby.
17. Roll me a d6.
2.
2. As Zoral kind of he starts to run towards you, and you just reach up, you click your fingers, and you wake up next to Capri. Your scales are soaking wet. You're absolutely freezing cold. Your weapons and your armor, your weapons and your equipment are gone, but you are awake and alive in the cave system next to Capri. Capri's kind of pacing around. Kind of her hood is down. You can see her horns. Her hair is kind of plastered to her face. She is panicking as you kind of like reach up and sit up.
I'm so glad you're back.
Our situation hasn't improved.
It's kind of worse.
Both of you roll me a perception check.
15.
15?
13.
13. Capri, as you're kind of like walking back and forth, panicking, you kind of lift your arm and you see the kind of the wispy black tether is still on your wrist.
Uh-oh. Calbo, you see that? We ain't going nowhere.
Should we try clicking our fingers again?
You can try it.
D20s, both of you.
Ooh, 5.
5.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that, Biggie?
20.
20. Roll, both you roll me a D6.
Two.
Oh no, sorry, that was a D8.
Two for you, Calbo, and for Capri.
2.
This place stinks.
Hang on.
2. So you both click your fingers and you both disappear from where you are. Calbo, you and you wake up, and this time you are in a different cave. But you reach your hand up, and there is no kind of tether coming down from you. Capri, you're watching through Calbo's eyes as this happens,
Oh, this is trippy.
and Calbo can hear you talking in his head.
Calbo.
What? What?
Oh my
Ryan.
god, you can hear me? You can hear me? By the gods.
Calbo, next
Ryan.
to you. Calbo, as you look over towards your right, you see Capri lying next to you. Very still. Not dead, very still.
Get that tether off me.
I can hear in my head. What's going on?
I wonder if I can do my spells through you.
Oh.
Would you like to try?
Yes, please.
Give me a spell cast.
I'd like to just try prestidigitation, which is a cantrip, and just
Yeah.
try and make us try and make sparks just to test.
Okay. Calbo, roll me a d20.
To do my first spell? 15.
15. You reach your hand out and in kind of tandem with Capri in your head, sparks fly from your fingers.
Oh,
Ah, sparkles. I can light my pipe. This.
don't be thinking about your pipe this time. There's time for piping, and this ain't it.
We all had the same thought there, didn't we, right?
Oh God!
Yeah.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
actually. No, I do. Now I do.
There's always time for piping.
My God.
Oh.
Okay. So, you are... Calbo, well, actually, to be fair, because you're both looking at the same set of eyes, you can both roll an investigation check to see where you are.
Investigation.
16.
Oh,
Fuck me. That's amazing.
because we're in the same body, yo.
So, Calbo, kind of, you get up, you stretch your back out a little bit, you look around, you see you are basically in it's a small kind of semicircular cave. As you walk forward towards the edge, you see there is a cavern, and it goes deep, deep, deep down, like into blackness. And you look up, you can see a tiny dot of white, which looks to be the sky. You are...
Ray, can you see this?
I can see it.
If you both roll me another investigation check and see if you can see a way out of here.
9.
5.
5. Neither of you can see any kind of handholds or any ladders or pathways up there. And lastly, Capri, can you roll me a history check?
20.
20. You remember in your pack that there is a whistle.
Oh yeah, boy. Let's blow that shiz. What? Hang on. That shit won't be. That's the pirate one, right?
Yeah. For the
So he's not
Drapers.
going to be. They're not going to be able to get to us where we are.
Why not?
They're dead.
In
Oh, yeah,
Dealer's
yes, we
Rest
did,
is
right?
in Dealer's Rest is in a mountain which has which used to be a volcano. It has a hole in the ceiling.
Oh, we're that low down.
You were that low down, but you were in a lake that has been drained.
Whistle it up then.
Okay.
Don't forget
Which
to
way?
take my body, Calbo.
So
Consider it done.
My whistle
We-
is in my inside pocket.
the whistle has been whistled. We flip over to Stigveld and Treble as they walk out of the guardhouse prison house. And what do you say? What are your feelings towards each other? Because you know you have to wait for a long time until Graves is comfortable.
We need to rest.
We need to go back to the tavern.
Yes, I'm very tired.
As you walk out of the police station, you look up and you see a pirate galleon just floating down from the ceiling into where the cathedral used to be.
Why is that here?
Someone's blown the whistle.
The only person who had the whistle was Capri.
She's dead. Wait. She can't be dead.
Let's get back there quickly.
Hurry.
And as you kind of start making your way through the streets, you walk past Beckett's Bucket, and you walk through another streets as you're getting towards the centre, and you're getting towards where the cathedral used to be. Stigveld, you see Illilath run past you, carrying an enormous sword, being chased by a load of guards. And as he runs past, he spots you and goes, "Ha ha!" As he runs past.
Fucking crazy bastard, that one.
Alan Partridge. Oh!
Aha!
Always did like a fight.
And as he's running down the street, you hear, "Come, brother, join me in a bit of battle. Let's kill something."
Give me 10 minutes. Got something to do first.
I'll keep them warm for you.
Good man.
You head.
Lives are disgusting.
You head to.
You need to kill more things. Honestly, it's great.
You head towards where the stone gates were that would lead to the bridge out towards the cathedral, and you peer down. You watch as the Dreadbeat just gently floats down, and do either of you have like a binoculars or telescope or anything like that in your inventories? I can't remember what you guys have.
Nah.
Nope.
So you can't really see what's going on, but you can see kind of movement on the deck, and you see kind of like a plank get set out on the side. And we'll flick back over to Capri and Calbo in the same body. And Calbo, you are watching as the skeletons are kind of coming off, and a couple of them very gently pick up Capri's body. And Captain Creighton kind of walks down and goes, "What be happening here then? I see you got in a bit of trouble. Is the girl dead?"
You don't want to know. I'm not sure at this point. But we
I'm
need
alright.
to get out of
I'm
here.
alright.
She says she's alright. It's a long
Capri,
story.
Tell them I said ahoy.
But you did.
Capri, can you roll me an Arcana check for me, please?
Ooh, 20.
20. As you say, "Tell him I'm okay," your voice comes out of Calbo's mouth.
Oh, gross.
And Creighton, despite not having any eyes, despite not having any facial features, looks taken aback and goes, "Well, I'll be."
Well, that was weird.
So Capri, you now have the ability to talk through Calbo's mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, Captain Creighton sounds like he has the ability of Quattro.
Our authorities did not prepare ahead of time for Creighton to be involved.
That's better. That's better. That's the guy.
am I still tendrilled up? Or if they managed to pick me up?
No, they've picked you up, so you're both effectively back in the real world now. Unfortunately, you're stuck in Calbo's body.
Alright, well, we just need to get on that ship
Yeah.
and get out of here. What say you, Calbo?
Oh, let's get out of here.
Let's get up.
One of the skeletons walks over and goes, You know you're talking to yourself, right, Mr. Dragon Man?
Don't question it. Tell them I said it.
You're a
Don't question
skeleton,
it.
right?
Well, I mean, if we're talking the bleeding obvious, yes, but... And he kind
You
of
guys-
walks away and cries, this be something I never seen, and I seen a lot. And as you kind of both alight onto well, I see you both alight onto the ship. Calbo's body walks onto the ship. That's the end of episode 26 of Two Dragons Dream of Scorched Sheep, and we'll take it from this point on next time. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. This has been a chaotic mess of an episode, and I really hope you all enjoyed it. Please make sure to check out the website, modernescapism.co.uk. You can find all the links there. We're on Patreon if you want early access, ad-free to everything that we do, plus battle maps, the ability to suggest NPCs, artwork from Candy, music from Oodles, swear words from Stig, sex appeal from Biggie. You get all of that if you join the Scorched Sheep tier for £5 a month plus VAT. Check out twitch.tv/modernescapism on the 9th of July, where we're going to be playing Alien RPG, and it's going to be fucking excellent, isn't it, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. It's going to be the best time. For our first birthday spectacular, playing Alien, playing a completely different game because reasons. And make sure to come back in 2 weeks' time when the next episode of Scorched Sheep will be out, which will be on Wednesday the 29th of June for all patrons, and Friday the 1st of July for everybody else. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching on YouTube, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
It's about that time.